Most side hustles aren't hustles. They're time traps. You know what I mean? Surveys, drop shipping, crypto day trading, multi-level marketing, print-on-demand t-shirts. To most people, it looks like ways to earn additional money and get rich quick schemes. Feels like a hustle, feels like you're doing the right thing, but it's just work dressed up as a solution. And today I'll show you the path that actually wins. You've tried to hustle, you've given up weekends, and you've only made pennies. And now you're left wondering what on earth you need to do to make it work. Meanwhile, your salary you get from your job is paying all the bills, which has become the most addictive drug that nobody talks about. Because it's comfort. Comfort keeps you stuck. And then, because you're stuck, your dreams slowly start to shrink. As you convince yourself that it's not going to work for you. And if that sounds like you, this is your reset button. Here's how you spot fake hustles in 10 seconds. Test 1, the cash flow test. If it can't pay you predictably within 90 days of consistent work, it's just a hobby. Test 2, the control test. If an algorithm can delete your income overnight, you don't own a business. Test 3, the compounding test. If today's effort doesn't make tomorrow easier, you're on a treadmill. So online surveys fail all 3. Dropshipping fails control and cash flow. Crypto day trading fails all 3, unless you're a pro with risk systems. Multi-level marketing fails control. You're the product making others rich. Print-on-demand t-shirts fail compounding. No brand, no margin, no business. So stop being the product and become the owner. Build success that actually makes you rich. And to do that, you need to build boring winners that almost never fail. Some examples are vending machines, self-storage, hair salons, education services, and yes, property. Why do these all win? Because they solve permanent human needs: convenience, space, appearance, knowledge, and shelter. They're simple, they're systemizable, and they cash flow fast. No algorithm roulette, no go viral, just a repeatable service, real assets, and compounding. And property is the most boring winner of them all. People need a roof, and they always will do. In fact, we've got a housing shortage in this country. So demand for good quality rental homes has never been bigger. And right now, there's a lot of negativity in the media about property. Your mates down the pub will probably tell you that it's a bad idea, it's had its day, it's too much hassle, and there's no profit. They might even say the government are at war with landlords. Then all those amateurs, they either never do it or they exit. And we've been seeing this exit recently with thousands of amateurs selling up. However, the professionals are not selling. We're buying, and we're buying big time. Why? Demand is huge, and lack of supply means higher rents, which then means better returns. Then there's discounts. Property values all over the UK are down. Some areas are back to 2013 levels. But the important thing to know is these values will rebound. They always do. So if you're buying right now, you're getting discounted assets. Then landlords want out. And because of that, the professional investor can offer solutions by using creative deals to structure true win-wins. So you can do deals right now where you can control a property, take the cash flow, but only put in as little as £1. And many people watching this are now going to be thinking, what are you on about? No, you can't. Or, I don't understand this. And that's why education is so important. The fact is, if you know how to buy and buy well, now is the perfect time to get started. And all you need to do is have the education that allows you to see why. And with that education, you don't need 100,000 followers on social media. You need one solid deal and the competence to execute. School won't teach you this. They'll test you on Shakespeare, but they'll never show you how to find a deal, how to negotiate a deal, how to set up your company, and how to raise money and do no money down deals. Stuff that actually changes lives. You're not broke. You're just undereducated about money. Online surveys pay you pennies. 10 hours of hustling and you could walk away with what, £3-5? Now compare that to learning how to spot one deal that generates you £550 a month net cash flow. That's passive. So every month you delay is £550 lost. It's your opportunity cost. 10 hours for £5 or 10 hours towards £6,000 plus a year. And that's the difference between activity and assets. Right now is the window. Property standards are going to be forced to rise. Amateur landlords are selling. Professionals with the education and a plan are buying up as much as possible. That includes the big institutions, the smart money. You know, Lloyds and BlackRock. They're two examples. Lloyds has actually said they want to be the UK's biggest private landlord. Know this, smart money only does something for one reason: profit. And they know something. They know this is the time. This is the window. This is what you've been waiting for. And if you can find deals, analyse them correctly, and negotiate like a pro, you can buy well while others say it won't work and it's a bad idea. But after you take your first month's profit, you will know that they were wrong and you were right. Plus, it won't stop there. It will continue every single month from then on. Plus, you'll have the knowledge so you can do it again and again and again to become completely financially free. And know this, even if you don't have any money, you can still do this stuff. The truth is, you need skills before money. Lots of people have money and they still can't do this stuff. Money isn't the blocker, it's knowledge. And if you know how to do deals like vendor finance, lease options, and rent to rent, you can do all of this stuff with little to no money. And if you know how to do BRR deals, you can get JV partners and private investors and use their money. So you're not limited by your own bank account. Learn to structure value and money finds you. If you've got no time, that's just an excuse. We've all got 168 hours in a week. Take away 8 hours of sleep a night, 8 hours for working, plus 5 additional hours for any other stuff that you need to do, and you're left with 21 hours spare time a week. All you need to do is ask yourself this: do you actually want this? And if you do, you need to use that spare time. If you think it's too risky, well, actually, ignorance is the risk. Due diligence reduces risk. Numbers, comparables, exit plans, that's what you learn. And that's exactly why we built Property.School. We teach people like you to get into property and do it right. We've got hundreds of hours of courses, masterclasses and resources taught by the UK's top property investors and trainers from Progressive Property, the UK's #1 property education company. And we've got content on all the strategies: BRR, commercial conversions, deal packaging, SA, no money down. It's all there. You'd normally have to pay thousands for this education, but you can get instant access for as little as coffee a week. That coffee you go out and queue up for and drink in a few minutes, well, for less than the cost of that, you can get access to all of our content. Then you can get started in property. So think about this. You can afford that coffee, but it doesn't give you any lasting benefits. But you're hesitating about checking us out. Ask yourself again, do you really want this? You can cancel anytime, so we're not locking you into any ongoing contracts. So there's zero risk to you. And if you're ready to stop being the product and start being the owner, come join us. Type into any browser, property.school/go. Do that now. Type it into any browser, property.school/go. Start today. And remember, most hustles sell hope. Property done properly is true freedom. Come join us at Property.School. Go to property.school/go and let's get you moving this week. I'll see you inside.